putting yourself or your life in danger of so being killed, kill them. Hindi na kailangan na gano'n. Pati yung reward, dead or alive, it's not even ours. It is not a language of the Filipinos. Sino nagturo sa atin yan? The Americans. Where? Yung mga cowboy nila, dead, Billy the Kid, dead or alive. Oh, $50. Ang problema nitong Amerikano, kung sila ang gumamit niyan, persons of interest, which actually you are being hunted. And if you offer a resistance, just like the bomber, they will kill you. And when we use it, because we are not the Americans, and they want us to be more inferior than them, they will hunt for you and threaten you with the International Court, Criminal Court of Justice. Kailan pa ba? When was it wrong to say, do not do it in my country because I will kill you? Do not harm the next generation. Ang problema, it started with the human rights, and what is really very unsettling is that pati ang itong State Department and eventually Obama. Ganito yan. Buhay pa man tayo. They remember they went to Iraq, Gira, pumasok sila sa Iraq. What was the excuse given to the public, to the international community, to the world? Because we will be going there because there are weapons of mass destruction and Saddam might use it against the world. They went there, destroyed Iraq, killed so many people in the process, and to say in the end, there is no weapon of mass destruction. Ganon lang. Here the count is, I have a 3 million. I-add ko yung akin, that's 4 million addicts. All gangsters and badmen. Ito dito, you destroy a country, you kill a leader just to say that there is no weapon of mass destruction. You undermine Libya, it's a failed state. You are now eating Syria. What is the redemption of Syria? Syria is being supported by Putin and China. Kaya hindi nila makuha-kuha. Assad would have long been gone. Sila, kung sila ang gumawa, whatever stupid reason, it's always sacred to them. And for us little people, when we go into, 3 million, 1/3, 200 pesos, that is 6,000 for one individual. Okay? Now, if they all sort out the 3 million, 6 times 3, that is 18 billion a month. That is 216 billion a month. A year, brother. Mina, mining companies, how much are they paying the Filipinos? It's only 70 billion. And our country are full of holes on the destruction of the environment. The untold destruction of. Kita mo? And they take it as a joke, or maybe that you are joking, and easy for them to say, we'll hail you to hell with you. There was this lady, she black. Be careful, Mr. DUTERTE. Shut up. He said, did you hear Obama today chastise you? Huhi. Sino itong putang inan to? Alam mo bakit? Kaka-insulto eh. Nung mayor, when I was mayor, well, probably it was good. But I was just a mayor and insignificant in the affairs of the nation. I'm just one mayor of a city. And there are so many cities in the Philippines. But when I became president, tapos ganunin mo ako, mother, how about my countrymen? It's not about me. However insignificant you may look at me. No qualms about that. But how about the feelings now of my countrymen? How about now the friends outside of the country? That's why I was really mad. Galit ako. When you do that, you insult a people, a country. Kaya ako this time. So, itong ating kasi, this is how it really works. We have been conquered by the Spaniards for 400 years. We were conquered by the Americans for 50 years, live off the fat of the land, and colonize us. World War II. Were it not for the fact that they were in the Philippines, we would have never been a major target. We could be drawn into the conflict, but not as a major target. And the bombings. Because we were under the Americans, we were perceived to be pro-Western. And because, it's the truth, because we were on their side, and the Filipino soldiers died for them. At the end of the war in 1945, the Americans wanted to capture Manila. 200,000 died. Look at the pictures. Manila was really leveled. By whose bombs? Americans. Because the Japanese were there in the American Manila. So they wanted to flush them out. O pinagbubuo nila carpet bombing. And who caused the most destruction? We were liberated. Well, of course, we were happy because we did at that time. But right after that, the Cold War. So we were fed with lies about evil, about China, na itong China may sungay, kung ano-ano lang. So we grew up with the Red Scare. And then, we, as grown-ups, we kept a distance from China. Kasi, mga komunista, they perfectly characterize communism as an oppression on the people. If you were the communist, why would you oppress your own people? There was really hunger that cannot be stopped. It wasn't the fault of Mao Zedong that there was this winter of no food. Ngayon, sabi ko, this has to stop. Because you are abusing the courtesy of my country. So, I'll try to figure out a new foreign policy. Amerika, baski ako, hindi ako makapunta doon, ako bigyan ng visa ng mga... When I was young, I went to America. The question was asked me, I was still in college, why are you going to America? I wanted to visit my girlfriend. Because Tapos, sabi niya, what if you decide, are you in love with your girlfriend? Oh, yes, of course. What if you decide to marry and stay there? Sabi ko, Mr. Consul, even if you offer me free visas for a lifetime, and even if you offer me $10,000, I'd still return to my country and be a Filipino. Ah, ever since, the problem is you go to America, you're not issued a visa. I remember the humiliation of Mayor Perdeses. Sino taga-Oriental dito? Nego. Perdeses was with me, but I did not go there because any invitation study grant. He was one of those extended invitations to go to a month-long study under the auspices of USAID. There was a letter of invitation. And the poor man had to travel there. He was not in good health. Pagdating dito, he was denied. Sabi ni Perdeses, here's the letter of invitation from your government. Denied. Hindi naman ako. Pero sila, anytime, they enter the Philippines visa-free. Well, there will always be a time for it. Bakit hindi natin tablahin? Sabihin niya, well, there are many Filipinos there. Ay, wala na yun. Puro Amerikano na yun. Ugali doon, pagkain na yun. O bakit kami dito sa China? Walang Pilipino? Dito pati sa mainland, about 300,000. And yet China is very kind. Wala naman dito. Huwag ka lang magkakasala ng mga drugs. Wala akong pakialam dyan. Basta drugs. I'll be frank with them. Here and now, I will tell the China, basta drugs, kung death penalty doon, ibala kayo. Kasi doon sa akin, death penalty ron, sa krasada, pag yun. So, kind of put them to. Kasi hindi na ako na pinapakinggan. Sinasabi ko na 3 million, this could create hell for everybody. Drugs is hell. I was trying to explain, CNN, BBC would cut my statements and insist on those extrajudicial killing. Assuming it to be true. Assuming it to be true. What is that compared to the shattered nations of the Middle East? Yung binumba ninyo, at least dito yung mga criminals, the drug addicts, the drug lords. And I told them, go out because I will kill you. Also, doon, when you bomb a hospital, when you bomb a school, when you bomb a nursery, anong we pale in comparison with what the atrocity. In America, this is human rights. Look, guys, you're shooting black people while they are there in the ground, lying. Pinagbabaril mo pa. So what's the difference? Why is nobody complaining about you? That's disparity because you have power. Oh well, I will now realign. I will not ask for arms. America did not worry that I will place their missiles. Why? Useless. Why? Because if Russia, China, America, British, Pakistan, African continent, it's almost crisscrossing now the African continent, the railway. What was the price? Loyalty. China said, goodwill. We will do it for you. And if they are going to give it to us or help us, lend us the money and we can do it in our own country, I will. no more American interference. No more American exercises. What for? You always want China, facing China, American, and Filipinos. Why? Why would I sacrifice the life of my soldiers? War? Dalawa lang ang jet plane natin. Binili natin sa Korea. We bought 2 jet planes. And I've been insisting, because somebody told me from Korea, those are American planes. And I asked for a clarification, because somebody criticized me. Hindi ang gawa ng Amerika na. Sabi ng, no, ini-outsource lang yan. Ngayon mga Nike, mga dito ginagawa. China. It was just outsourced. It was just a symbol there. Meron tayong 2 eroplano. Sabi nila, liars ang gago. Ayaw tayong pabilihan ng mga missile na sa baba. We have ordered it. They said that they are giving to us. Wala pa akong nakitang missile na. I really do not know what's the... Wala talang taken for granted. So, it's about time to say, goodbye, my friend. Your stay in my country was for your own benefit. Do not tell us that you provided us good education. We would have survived if there was no education in my country at the time. We would have invented one better than what you have given us. So, mabuti yan nakita tayo dito. But ako dito, I'll go back to the basics ang country. Okay na tayo. I assure you, I give you my word, we're okay now. I give you my word, there will be no corruption. My advice to all is that be assertive of your rights. And anybody from the BIR, Customs, Immigration, you have my backing, sampalin mo. Create a ruckus so that you will be heard. Kagaya ko, kung hindi ko binulsit ang mga putang ina niya, hindi ko sila pinaghidot-hidot, hindi ako mapansin. Then I would not have been heard at all. Di para akong gago na takutin akong mapreso. Look, even if it is true that they can hail me to the criminal courts, I would be willing to rot in jail for my country. God gave me a miracle of sorts. No money, no political machinery that was strong enough to carry me. But I won. So if I stay there until next month, if I am assassinated, ousted, then take it as part of that destiny. No. Time to go. Mapaalis man ako, o mapatay ako, o ano. Hindi, hanggang doon lang ang binigay ng Diyos sa akin. Nga gano'n. Yung sinasyan, takot-takotin mo ako na ikaw patayin ka. Ay, bullshit. Lahat ng tao mamamatay. What's so strange about, sabi nga sa kabinet, magdasal kayo, mahulog ito pralo na yan, ha? Bakante ang mas marami ka. Yung mga babae, stop. Kasi kayo tao. By the way, Kahir Alonto is here. Secretary Alonto have I mentioned you? Mindanao Development Authority. Please stand up. RJ Jacinto is also there. I'm sure I saw him. The forever rock and roll guys. Pero ito si RJ, hobby lang niya yan. Ang hobby niya yung, he is an economist. They used to own illegal steel mills. Ang hobby ko, alam na ninyo. Hobby ko nandyan sa kwarto. Sabi ko, huwag kang lumabas. Kasi mga chismosa itong, ano. Well, anyway, I'm very happy to see you tonight. Sa anak lang po ako ng mahirap. That's why. I'm left, actually. I'm the first presidential left. But I am not a member of the Communist Party of the Philippines. Pero ang ano ko talaga is dito sa kaliwa. I've never been a rightist, which I could never be one. I'm just a son of a poor father. So, itong buhay na ito, hindi naman tayo lahat pinagbigyan ng ganito. There are just how many? 16 presidents? I should thank God for that. And I will not waste it. At wala akong agenda. Pera, wala na yun sa akin. Baon, pwede pa. Pero yung mga corruption, I guarantee you, you'll never hear a whisper yung hindi ko type yan. I'm here to serve. I'm old. By the time I would even guarantee you that I'd finish my term, by that time I'd be old. I'd like to just leave something. What would the words that you'd want to be remembered? I'll just say, Rodrigo Duterte, he tried his best. Salamat po. Putting yourself or your life in danger of being killed. Kill them. Hindi na kailangan na gano'n. Pati yung reward, dead or alive, it's not even ours. It is not a language of the Filipinos. Sino nagturo sa atin yan? The Americans. Where? Yung mga cowboy nila, dead, Billy the Kid, dead or alive. 50 na. Ang problema nitong Amerikano, kung sila ang gumamit niyan, persons of interest, which actually you are being hunted. And if you offer a resistance, just like the bomber, they will kill you. And when we use it, because we are not the Americans, and they want us to be more inferior than them, they will have settling is that pati ang itong State Department and eventually Obama. Ganito yan. Buhay pa man tayo. They remember they went to Iraq, pumasok sila sa Iraq. What was the excuse given to the public? To the international community, to the world? Because we will be going there because there are weapons of mass destruction at Saddam hunt for you and threaten you with the international court, criminal court of justice. Kailan pa ba? When was it wrong to say, do not do it in my country because I will kill you? Do not harm the next generation. Ang problema, it started with the human rights, and what is really very, and some might use it against the world. They went there, destroyed Iraq, killed so many people in the process, and to say in the end, there is no weapon of mass destruction. Ganon lang. Here the count is, I have a 3 million. I-add ko yung akin, that's 4 million addict.